Yeah, today, so before the long life puja to Mickey Mouse, or sloth, and there was very sloth like this. So long life puja to sloth. That sounds very interesting. Yeah, anyway, so that to long life initiation. So Droti, the main thing is Droti, some life obstacle that came in my observation. So there was a cherish on liberating from harm. That's what caused by nagas and yeah, but the spirit possession. So yeah, so Rinpoche decided me to give, but Rinpoche, who is because there are only 3 incarnations in Tibet. So he's one passed away, there's another one in Tibet, Jesse, something else or something than him. Yes, now it's a kind of lay aspect, kind of later, but so he came to Singapore and Malaysia, so this, by the way, so then she received a cherish from him. And so so that's a very powerful one. So to free from cherish, it might have also. It may contain also human beings harm. So anyway, children say that, and so that the long life initiation was supposed to choose this one. So I thought, so there may be other people who need. Just trying to herself in the room, then I think the public, many other people might need. So there was so that happened. So anyway, before you see, the purpose of taking long life initiation is not to live longer and so that can create more negative karma. Not for that. My creating cause of lower realm too little. I need long life to create more. Cause of long life. To create a minimum, to create so many causes of hell, hunger, cause, and what I've done is too short, too little. Instead of thinking for the merit, I'm just joking. But it's not for that. That's only for harm yourself, harm to others, other sentient beings. You see, it's like that's very sad. Reality, that's very, very sad. We don't need long life for that. That's Chikatama Geshe-Podo said. For the evil doer, the jinn, for the evil doer, it's better to have short life. So like that. So there's so much harm to yourself, unbelievable harm to yourself. So many eons to be in the lower realm, your resident home in the lower realm, So like that we see a permanent resident home in the lower realm, instead of human realm or pure land or liberation from samsara and nirvana, great nirvana, enlightenment. So it becomes a kind of resident home, lower realm, your permanent home. You see, so the purpose of taking long life is initiation is to pacify the life obstacles and to have long life. So, to collect the virtue caused by happiness, to abandon the cause of suffering, and what you have done already in this life, past lives, from beginningless but to purify. So we have to do purification every day, not just 1 month or Bhajasabha Ajijwa, then now done. Not that. We create the Dharma from beginningless rebirth. Of course, the Bhajasabha is extremely powerful. And it depends on how you do it here, how you do the Bhajasabha. And we have done the karma from beginningless rebirth, the beginningless continuation of mind, beginningless continuation of delusion. So the karma is a correct from beginningless rebirth. So every day we need to do. We need to put more effort in purify. So my teacher, Gen Chamba, asked him to he actualized Shine Kama Bhating, the perfect meditation in Dalhousie, and then down below the lingering with the past life down below the rock, and then they dig out the land, and then it's lived there 7 years. So Geshe-Rabda Rinpoche, or he said also Geshe-Rabda Rinpoche, that he realized emptiness. So when I was receiving the commentary, Mahamudra from Geshe-Rabda Rinpoche, that's my first teacher who taught debating subject, in Baksa. So Geshe-Rabda said, if you have questions, you ask Geshe-Rabda. He has a fresh experience, realization. So then Geshe often says he's a very fortunate being. So then I think backside of the Shida mountain, backside the big mountain, there are many retreats, and there he lived for 15 years, and he began bodhichitta there. Then he had much experience on the 6 yogas, Narapa, and even Tantra, so very, very. So after we received the commentary from Kapche for his own Dharma, then we come back to my small room at Tushita, and he explained to me, discussed with his own experience and that. So asked Geshe Chambong to, after I met Dharma connection, received the room of the Julian and taking the essence. Those who meditate in a very isolated place, then to find food to take many days, and you are so difficult. So much time goes, searching food, so collecting food. So therefore, then you don't need to that. You Julian. You do 21 days. They make he did method Julian, the flower Julian, so made a pill and then bless and then live on that instead of food. So I took that. From Genjamontu, and so Lama translated, and Geshe taught to our on that time who attended his first Dharma celebration. So who were there, Sanghas, all the Sanghas they did. Only the George Chunov could not do because he could not do one thing. He doesn't eat food, and he get headache and many vomit, and he could not do. So all the Sanghas, the best ones, Pema, the nun, she was the best one. Then there was a Sangha Chota. So that goes to then asked Gela, what is the most important quality of purification? Then Genjamonda said, it's important to put more effort in purification. That you have to know that. So every day. So therefore, then the death can happen any time, anywhere. You never know. Anytime, anywhere. So therefore, then you have no regret. So much is purified, you have no regret. That's so. Sorry. I think the best Dharma practitioners dying dead. That is of course. I think the actualized bodhichitta, and I think realized emptiness or like that. I think that different than who actualized the I am part. That wisdom directly perceive emptiness. That some lamas mention like that. And then it comes to there. At the middle one, sorry, I forgot. Don't remember my vaguely the middle one. Anyway, the last one. So Chapter 2, which said that's a very good one. So mind so come whatever is the mind so comfortable, so I have no worry, no fear at all. Oh, that's the middle one. That's the middle one. When Dharma practitioner way of dying, that is all other. Then the last one, sorry, no fear. At least no fear. That's the last one. No fear to be reborn Lord. So all that. So Chapter 2, which is that's very useful to us. Chapter 2, which is the last one. Oh, I Buddha Dharma Sangha to rely upon. So when you rely on Buddha Dharma Sangha, no fear, no worry to reborn Lord. That don't forget that one. Don't forget that one. Remember that one. Oh, I Buddha Dharma Sangha. See, being inner being, but I Buddha Dharma Sangha to rely upon. Oh, sorry. That is, of course, not only free you from law, free from samsara, free from raw nirvana, bring to enlightenment. So see, so they have complete quality. So it's just from your side, whether you open mind or not, whether you open mind towards Buddha Dharma Sangha or not. From your side, from Buddha's side, there's no danger. Complete great compassion, embrace every single helpless, hunger for animal, human, asura. Yeah, not one tiniest insect that you can't see with the eye, the vacancy through machine. Nobody left out. Nobody left out. It's no compassion, none of that. Compassion, impress to the omniscient mind, perfect power to reveal any methods to the account karma, then gradually freedom, Lord, sovereign, previous, the gradual, then bring to enlightenment. So therefore, it's only from our side. Problem is our side, whether our mind is open or not. what we hold on to with the Dharma Sangha, you see, without doubt. So there's a philosophy text. You can learn Lamrim, but you can learn philosophy so extensive, culture with the Dharma Sangha. If you rely on how they guide you, like that, still for so many years. So that there's no danger, no misleading. Like you see some other religion, no misleading. So here, so if the children said, "Oh, I have Buddha Dharma Sangha," so then no, see, you rely on that. Nobody to be reborn Lord. Oh, that's. You have to remember. If you remember, that time you have so much sickness, you are pain, and you know you're dying, raising from family, children, whatever, possession, your body, so much worry, just unbelievable worry, fear, just that, without talking raw realm, then if you don't think Dharma, if you don't know Dharma, that, then next one, they're about to get the next life, then, because practice Dharma, purify, do strong purification, purify negative karma, that didn't happen there. Creating much good karma. Dharma, then so much life is well, just tracking this life, the mountains and atoms and like mountains and negative karma, then about after karma, there's no three, not only two as virtuous action, then happiness in the higher rebirth, and the pure land or the deva humanity, the non-virtuous and the Lord. There's no third way. So that's another thing. So because of that, then so much worry. But then you see, normally you don't think. Then especially that time, there's so much problem. You don't remember taking refuge in Dharma Sangha. I'm telling you. So mind, if you do every day, taking refuge, then you see, mind is habituated, positive way, and so you see, prepared. Then the death time, then you remember. So you see, then you can be prepared for Lord's realm. That's such easy way. That's such easy way, but so much wrapped your life with the suffering. Then you will remember. So it shouldn't be like that. So we have to prepare our mind every day. Yes. Okay. So. 그래, 내된 작품에 그래. Okay. Then other things. Yeah, obviously, to live the life, to live the life, so why taking initiation to a long life is so that one can, so that to practice Dharma, to collect virtue, cause of happiness in the life. So, to purify past negative karmas collected from beginningless rebirth. Purify and then practice Dharma, collect virtue. Of course, most important is to not harm, to the benefit to others. Why you take long life initiation? Why you want a long life? So to benefit others. That's the is most important reason. But at least, if you don't think that, at least to not harm yourself, to collect virtue, practice Dharma, so that you have the opportunity to have the happiness. And so, beyond this life, or that beyond this life is the happiness. So when you die, as I mentioned in the celebration, that's a ABC third celebration. So neither body, nor enjoyment, nor surrounding people, even all the people in the world, billions of people are your population or your servant, or you can't have anybody with you. Even the body has to be left. Even the body that you cherish most precious among the Bodhisattvas, among the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, or numberless beings, hell, hungry, or animal, your body is the most precious, cherished. So even this has to be left at the time of death. So consciousness alone has to go like when we pull hair from the butter doesn't come, only hair comes, all of that. So if you practice Dharma in this life, that is the thing. Dharma is yes, in the future lives, next life, Dharma, yes. And then you experience the result of happiness in next lives. Then, liberated from samsara, believe a state of peace for oneself, then great nirvana, the full enlightenment to sentient being, to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara and bring the enlightenment. Every day to concentrate, every day to concentrate, to benefit others. Benefit others. Even you're going for shopping, see whatever you see on the way, you can benefit. If there's anything you can find to benefit others, even the insects, even the ants, even the insects, there's a danger people stepping over you blew away. You put a corner of the road side, you see, other people should not step over. So that whatever you can do, even you're going for jogging or juggling. I mean, walk, you see. They see whatever every single thing, whatever you can benefit to others, people, animal, insects, that you can see, sentient beings you can see. And Preta beings, some people see Preta beings, but most of us we don't see Preta beings. So those we see like insects, whatever you have, you can do like that. Like that. So whatever you do at home, outside, or to anybody, whatever you can benefit, you can help. Yeah, look for to every single what you can benefit, what you can help. So, you're born a human being this time. You receive this precious, most precious human body. Oh, that is to benefit others. Why you've taken this human body is to benefit others. To use for others, to free them from suffering, to obtain happiness for others, happiness of this life, happiness future life, and liberty for some, the enlightenment, all the sum, the level level, to cause happiness for others, to use this, to your body is reminded to use to be as use for sentient beings. You see oneself a servant of sentient beings. So this is right motivation. Even your king, even your minister, central director, all this. I'm a servant to serve sentient beings, to help. All like that, you see. A certain respect comes and then the kindness of sentient beings, you see. All your past, present, future happiness, you receive kindness of sentient being. Even Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, that you should refuge all the time, rely on to be free from Lord, to be free from samsara, and to be free from Lord Nirvana. All the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, even the Buddha came from sentient beings. Dharma came from Buddha, came from sentient beings. Sangha came from sentient beings. So the sentient beings so precious. So you see, in the world, people, you see, instead of God, they think that sentient beings are most precious. You see, sentient beings are most precious. Is then God. Then those who believe God, the second is God. First, sentient beings. You see. Then you see, cherish the sentient beings. Cherish the sentient beings. From where you get all the happiness, past, present, future, enlightenment, but from beginningless, everything. So the sentient beings you cherish most. So a person who is angry to you, who abuse you, who criticize you, whatever. So if you cherish, then you achieve enlightenment. You achieve enlightenment, the total cessation of all the obscuration, completion, realization. Not only gross obscuration, subtle obscuration. Then you are able to free numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering. Then you able to bring them to full enlightenment. So if you cherish that person, whom you call enemy, you cherish that person, then you achieve enlightenment. If you don't cherish, then there's no enlightenment. So the big difference is like this. The differences. You see, if you don't cherish, renounce, careless, renounce, thrown from upon your object of compassion, is not in the object of your compassion, renounce, then no enlightenment. You can't achieve all the quality of the Buddha, infinite quality of Buddha's holy body, holy spirit mind, you don't achieve. You can't liberate numberless sentient beings from samsara and bring them enlightenment. Can't do that. If you cherish, whom you call enemy, you have to cherish, change your mind, think kindness of that person, past, present, or the happiness, you see. Came from that, receive from that. I must repeat it again, also because people who were not here in the past, though, would not know that. So that's so important. This meditation extends the kindness of others. So the person whom you call enemy, who's angry, who abuse you, who cheat you, all that, suffering nature and obscure. So from that great compassion is rising. And from great compassion, bodhichitta is rising. From bodhichitta, Bodhisattva rises. From Bodhisattva, Buddha rises. And from Buddha, then Buddha has two actions, two holy actions. One holy action, Buddha's own mind. You see, and the one holy action is within us, and that means our virtuous thought, virtuous actions, Buddha's holy action. So, therefore, now all your past, present, future, including enlightenment, all come from your good karma, Buddha's holy action. You see? So, therefore, now that's all your happiness received from Buddha. Buddha came from Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva came from bodhichitta. Bodhichitta came from great compassion. Great compassion came from this who abuse you or who are angry to you or whom you call enemy. See? So all the from beginningless rebirth happiness, now future happiness, all that. All that you receive by kindness of this, whom you call enemy, or this person. Wow! Even Buddha, Dharma, Sangha came from this person. Wow! So precious, so precious. Precious, not by having the Kasuri, like Buddha, free from all the obscurations and the complete quality, not that way, but by precious, by kindness. Oh, like that, you see? So all your past, all the happiness, including everything comes from this person. Those is presence in your life, for you, most precious, most kind, most dear. All your wish fulfilling. So now, like this, every helping, every hunger, every animal, every human being, every sura, everyone like this. Most kind, most dear, most precious, wishful, most precious than Buddha. Where Buddha came from, so I'm saying in the world, if people do that, then those who believe God, that's they can do to God. You see, that will make God most happy, because you cherish, if it's a good sentiment is created by God, then you cherish that sentiment, you take care of the sentiment. God made it, so you take care, you help, you take care, that makes God happy, you see? Of course, the logical, that's very logical. You pray God, but what you do is total opposite to God. Oh no, pray God, but what you do is total opposite. You crush the sentient being. From you get all the happiness. You crush, you kill, do all the things. So the complete opposite. There's never true. There's never true happy God. You see? So God will become totally split. So you see, it is said that I don't have time, but you see, you make offerings. You make so many beautiful offerings, thousands, billions, yeah. But you see, sentient, you steal from sentient beings. You got the offerings by harming, by killing the sentient beings. Then their offering doesn't please the Buddha. You see, if you don't make offering, you see, you have the sentient being. Even you do not make an offering daily, but you have the sentiment. You have the sentiment who need help. You see, poor sentiment. I mean, poor can be rich person. So much grace as dissatisfaction. Poor. Poor doesn't mean not even material beggar, no, outside beggar, no. Real beggar is the rich person who has great dissatisfaction. More wealth, there's so much suffering, dissatisfaction. So because you collect all the material what you find in the world, but no happiness, could not get happiness. Anyway, what I say, I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. So you see. So you see, for example, that doesn't mean on a beggar who doesn't money or food. I mean, for example, if you give food or I don't know, or Singapore $1, I don't know. So you see, or you offer with compassion. What do you offer? Oh, that makes better. If you, with compassion, you offer. That's the best offering to all the numberless Buddha, Bodhisattvas. It's the best offering because it was a mother who cherished her child most. You see, who think more precious than her life, her child. So anybody who little praise, it makes mother so happy. Who gave a little present, it makes the mother so happy. So that Bodhisattvas, numberless Buddhas, what they cherish is the sentiments. Bodhisattvas, what they're trying to achieve enlightenment is for sentiments. Only for sentiments. Then Buddha achieving enlightenment is to work for all the sentiments. So now if you want to be, if you take care, whatever happens, you do that. You know, with the compassion. You know, that's what places the most to Bodhisattvas. Even that sentient being angry, you don't angry back, it helps. You know, even sentient beat you don't beat back. You know, that is in the cherish. So provoke, don't provoke. Scold, scold, but you should scold, and don't scold. However, that's what pleases the Buddhas. Buddhas have numberless Buddhas. Oh, that. What you do with the sentient being. There's many verses here. So that's what pleases them. Not blind offerings for the but you see also come from by harming sentient being all that money, you see all that doesn't please Buddha. Oh, this one. So anyway, I saw here. Okay, now so what I'm saying is, in short, so whatever you do, always try to look for, always try to benefit. Okay, even insects. So anybody, also, you offer your benefit. Purpose you're born human being, you're alive today is to benefit others. So always to look for that. To serve others. Not only family, outside, anywhere. Doesn't matter, somebody you know or somebody you help. So as I mentioned, the kindness, you see. So you see, if you help, if you benefit others, then it has two goals. If you work for others, benefit others, it fulfills to purpose. Purpose of oneself, your happiness, and purpose to others, happiness to others, completes two aims. You see, by working for others as a man, others' happiness, the main object's purpose. So, by the way, you achieve your happiness. By the way, that's the best cause of success of your happiness. That's one thing. So now, working for only yourself, then that there's no success or happiness. Others that you don't achieve that, it becomes an obstacle for that. And then you see, even your happiness cannot be succeed, because Shantideva, a great pundit from Nalanda, see the Shantideva mentioned that in Java, if you don't change oneself others into oneself others, if you don't change, cannot achieve enlightenment. If you don't cherish, like now we cherish oneself, like me, cherish I. So then cherish, instead of that, cherish all sentient beings. Like now renounce others, so renounce I, and cherish all sentient total opposites. If you don't do that, then no enlightenment. You can't achieve enlightenment. Even in samsara, there's no happiness. In the world, there's no happiness. Is the power of passion live inside happiness, which life. Is the power of passion? So, live aside future life happiness, achieving, even the works for this life cannot be succeed. Just for the ego, just self-cherishing, you see, think only one happiness, one's own happiness, then even the works of this life won't be successful. So much obstacle, success of this life, and then that came from the self-cherishing thought. For the person who has so strong ego, so strong self-cherishing thought, and then even you live with the people, never get along, and in the family, outside people, never get along, even family doesn't get along. So very soon, then find mistakes, ego, self-cherishing thought manifest, then don't get along. So anyway, even you stay alone and isolated place, because so self-cherishing thoughts are strong, so that's only worry, fear, because there's so much worry, fear, and you cannot enjoy life. Even you live in a $1 billion cost house, so many $1 billion cost house you can enjoy. Even you eat $1,000 food, million or $1,000 food, you cannot enjoy. So you want to have a comfortable dream, sleep. I mean, yeah, it's known. So if you hear the people who have so strong selfish mind, or they become enemy to many people. Everywhere, countryside or city or anywhere, then you create many enemies like that. You see, that don't get along. So like that is a shortcomings of self-cherishing. Okay, so therefore, most important Dharma practice is the good heart. Best to learn Dharma as much as possible, but even if it didn't get done, but to live the life good heart as much as possible. That's most important. Otherwise, purpose of your life is lost. Otherwise, you don't fulfill purpose of your life. Okay, so I think maybe stop here. I planned many subject much more, but I think that's enough. All right. So essence is gone. Essence, drops of essence gone, like the drops of water. So okay, so that's already Or then you see, then you're happy. Want you make others happy, serve others as much as possible. Everything, whatever you can. Like there's an old man carrying very heavy things, you try to help to make lighter, to carry them. Or whatever you can find, even seed, even you offer your seed to somebody else. But even small things, whatever. Oh, then you see, then every day your mind is so peaceful, so happy. Every day your mind. So depending on what you do to others, so like that. Otherwise always problems, fears, but this, when you follow selfish mind, but that's okay, that's enough. Yeah, then that's what the purpose of my life is, that not just to achieve happiness for myself, not even liberation from samsara for myself, or the purpose of my life is to free the to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering. And then to bring them to enlightenment. Through that, I must therefore to do that perfectly. Then I must achieve state of omniscience. Therefore, I am contracting long initiation to benefit sentient beings. Okay. Yeah, that's much possible. Okay. That's, yeah. So one thing is one advice is in our life, you see, rather I will live for many years all the time. Even the same day you're going to die, or I'm going to live for many years in the early morning when get up. You see, even a car accident, 5 minutes before car accident, I'm going to live for many years. So you say you can't really trust on that. Because that is even before car accident you die, you see, the continuous into the death that you can trust, the permanent concept of permanence you can trust. More than that, even you make Dharma, but it makes you delay Dharma. To the next life or something, to not rush. Can do much later. Much later, always much later, even you accept Dharma. You see, but it's good, yes, too much later. Now this life is happiness. This life is more important. That comes. Then one day, then death comes. So you didn't get done the practice, didn't get to learn Dharma, didn't get practice. So therefore, in our life, keep the mind close to impermanence, death. Rather, I will look for concept permanence. I'm going to live so many years. Keep the mind closer to the, even you don't have realization impermanence, but close to the impermanence, that mind close to that. Death can happen this year, this month, Oh, is it that against among that says, even you think you're going to die this month, is thinking that's very good. He says that's very good. But actually, it's this month, even tomorrow. Sometimes you think, Chima Nyungola Kawa, Chamato, Sangha Tila Member, Chiki Chimitan and Beverage. I think they put Chaya or put Amapatan. So, which will come first, next life or tomorrow? Without attempting tomorrow, what about to attempt to work for next life? So, because money tearing, which is the what was remain. So, in the Bodhisattva, I won't die today. Then stay relaxed. You see, I won't die today. Oh, stay relaxed, not practice Dharma, careless. You become careless to your life, careless to your life, and then I won't die today. Then relax. So today, time that I don't exist, that I die, that I don't exist. Once the consciousness leave from this body, don't exist. This, you see. So I become Kasure. Time that I don't exist will happen without doubt. Oh, so that's thing. See, so keep the mind, even you don't have realization, but keep the mind close to that. So then always that makes you remind Dharma all the time, day and night, all the time Dharma. Then Dharma practice whatever. Omane pema hung to recite, Omane pema hung, or but I mean, to help others, sentient beings, so other Bodhichitta practice. I mean, perfectly following words of friend renounce such a Bodhichitta. I mean, just without talking tantra. We have incredible opportunity. Then they stop that tantra. So anyway, always remind Dharma, practice Dharma. So practice get done. Oh, then you don't waste your life. You have life and do not become empty. So all like that. That's essential advice. Otherwise, until death, then when the death comes, I'm dying now. Death comes, there's no time to practice. Then all the fears and controlled by all the fears and. Then no time to practice. No, that's the time. You miss the time to practice Dharma. Oh, you should be guru to yourself. You should be doctor to yourself. You should be a psychologist to yourself. You should be parent to yourself. You should be police to yourself. Oh, protect, cherish, take care. So that. Oh, that's best. Okay, so the just mention one thing. So the whole long time I said, Kata Satan Yeje to mental robot to mental robot to Gentleman Satan Yeje to so the family life, the connect. Close connection, family, see, how much you wish to not be separated away, to be always with him. How much you wish, but definite to separate from. Sangha nemal detan tudao minute robot drawing. So these beddings, this comfortable, good beddings, beddings, so forth, clothing, so good beddings. Always you want to have them, but definitely to separate from that. And this happy enjoyment, and so happiness, you see, always you want happy enjoyment. Happy enjoyment, always you want to enjoy. But how much you wish, but it's definite separate from. So, the great enlightenment being said that all that the kasure. All like this. So if your mind is too close, too tight with it, always with this, then suddenly death comes. Then incredible fear, worry, your life. Oh, you can't do anything. You see, no, so nothing. You can't do anything because you don't practice them. Nothing. So much suffering. Then while you're so much suffering, then you leave, go conscience, leave from this body, leave everything. Oh, like that. So if you know that you have to go away, you have to leave in a time. Oh, then you say less fear. When it happens, less fear, because you've been always thinking. So psychologically, you see, it helps. Oh, you see, train your mind. So when you die, how much do you think? Oh, then less fear, or more freedom. Oh, then you can so the Dharma practice, renounce it. You see, that helps you, gives happiness. So that. Yeah, I think that's all. That's general idea. That's psychology. That's the best psychology. See, like that. Okay, so okay. Now the initiation. So the story of this long life initiation, went to India, and Lama Marpa's son, Tamantoti, is the incarnation called Tipua. Sangha Tongbo. Then in the presence of him, the incarnation of the Papas, then Kasori Lume Kandra Chukur Samachunitin, without body, Kandra Jaganese teaching, profound teaching he received, reaching the Chitta, and he brought Shipat. Then one is about to go to Tibet, one is about to go to return back to Tibet. Then Lama Debuba said, "You the son, today you go in the city. There's people gathering to go to look at the scenery." Then Rinpoche went in that scenery. Went to have the scenery in that meeting. Then there was one yogi bluish one, holding the horn, horn conchal. Then that yogi look at the Rechungpa with the big eye. You the Tibetan human, you the Tibetan man, yogi, very beautiful, very youthful, attractive. But you have only 7 days to live. Then he disappeared, the yogi disappeared. Then Rechungpa became so unhappy. And then when quickly Tipuva, in the presence of Tipuva, who is the incarnation of Mahaprabhu's son, then explained to Tipuva, then Tipuva said, I know you have only that life. I know. For you to believe, I sent you first to see the scenery, to join the meeting. Now you don't need to be afraid. I have a method. Then you go to western side, forest of sandalwood tree, Tenden Devenakta, forest of Tenden Deva. There's a Machu Dharma, female. Machu Dharma. Oh, that's one mother. The enlightened being, the Trivijama, Chichawa, Chimerin, who achieved immortal realization, even lived for 100,000 years, but still looking 16 years youthful. Go there and take the teachings for long lives. And then gave him many gold. Then went there, he offered 3 golden coins, and they do the teachings. And then through the teaching, then 40 years. He was 40 years old, but then postponed death. For 4 years, 44 years, 4 years, 44 years postponed. So he was able to live 84 years. Then the Rechungpa went in Tibet. Then met his Guru Milerva. Then Milerva said, you went to India and gave me teachings that which I don't have. Then Rechungpa offered this teaching as gift, and then Milerva gave this teaching. Buddha, this is long life. To Thakpolache, Gamboa, Thakpolache. Then continuation. There's a continuation of the lineage. That is the initiation from his own Lama, from I think maybe Chapter Son, but permanent lamas, maybe Rinpoche, or yeah, permanent lamas. So there's an unbroken lineage. Then the motivation for the Chitta, and then the place is not ordinary place.